Scary basement horror movies you need to watch. Basements are unsettling. They are dark, cold, and isolated. It's no surprise that horror movies use them as the perfect setting for fear. Whether it's a hidden secret, a terrifying captor, or something even worse lurking in the shadows. Basements hold nightmares waiting to be uncovered. In this video, we'll dive into 3 terrifying horror movies where basements are the ultimate source of fear. Caveat 2020, a house of secrets and psychological terror. A drifter named Isaac is offered a job watching over a troubled woman in a decaying house on a secluded island. It seems simple enough, but there's a disturbing condition. He must wear a leather harness that limits his movements, preventing him from leaving the house. As the days pass, strange occurrences make Isaac realize he is trapped in something far more sinister. When he ventures into the basement, he uncovers disturbing secrets, including an eerie, wind-up rabbit toy that seems to move on its own. But the real horror is something far worse, lurking in the shadows of the house. Why you should watch it? It is a slow-burning, atmospheric horror that keeps you uneasy. It has psychological horror mixed with an eerie supernatural elements. The basement setting adds to the claustrophobic trapped feeling. Pet 2016, a twisted obsession locked away. What happens when love turns into obsession? In Pet, a lonely man named Seth becomes obsessed with a woman named Holly. At first he seems like a harmless admirer, but soon his obsession spirals into something much darker. He captures Holly and locks her inside a cage, deep in the basement of an abandoned animal shelter. Trapped, isolated, and terrified, Holly must find a way to escape. But as the psychological battle unfolds, the truth becomes far more disturbing. Maybe Seth isn't the only one hiding something. Why you should watch this? It is a psychological horror thriller filled with shocking twists, tense and disturbing with an unpredictable storyline. A dark and claustrophobic basement setting that intensifies the fear. Split 2016. 24 personalities, one monstrous secret. 3 young women are kidnapped and locked in a basement by a man named Kevin, who suffers from dissociative identity disorder. At first they believe he is just a disturbed individual, but soon they realize something terrifying. Kevin has multiple personalities, and one of them, known only as the Beast, is unlike anything they've ever seen before. As Kevin's transformation nears completion, the girls must find a way to escape before they become his next victims. Why you should watch? James McAvoy's incredible performance as multiple personalities. A suspenseful horror thriller that keeps you on edge. The basement setting adds to the feeling of isolation and helplessness. Final thoughts. Are you brave enough to watch these? Basements are supposed to be just another part of the house, but in horror movies, they become something else. A dark, twisted places where nightmares come to life, whether it's a deadly secret hidden below, a captor keeping their victims locked away, or a supernatural force waiting in the darkness. These movies prove that basements are the perfect setting for terror. Are you willing to see any of these movies? If you are, prepare your secondary equipment, and by that, I mean paper towels. Maybe a book to defend yourself against the intruders, and have fun. Bye-bye.